And the beauty of the integration of 3D scanning and 3D design and 3D milling is the freedom of being able to combine or exclude parts of shapes. You're not locked at a certain scale, and in case you want to make a mold, you don't need to mill the positive. You can move directly to negative. That's a huge time saver. My name is Joachim Målare. I run a company called Nioform. Nioform is a one-man workshop that I created to help artists, designers and architects in developing their ideas and manufacturing their visions. My specialty is robotic milling of models, molds and sculptures. So the customer might have a sketch, they might have a digital model or often a small sculpt. So in the case of a small sculpt, I can 3D scan this and often refine it. So basically Nioform is a one-stop solution for having models and molds made. The necessary tools to complete the job would be an industrial robot, of course, and you need the 3D design software and also the software to program the robot. And then for scanning, you need a scanning solution, in my case, the Escaneo Age. It's been 6 months since I got the Age 1, and since then I've been doing small, regular scans. I've been doing big scans. I've been indoors, of course, but also outdoors in quite challenging light conditions. And I'm getting consistent quality, and it's a smooth experience. The Escaneo has enabled me to offer professional 3D scanning as a service in my company. This scanner has improved the workflow significantly, and I get a lot more consistent results, and you get instant feedback also on the screen. That's what I like. It's you know what you're getting while working. The biggest improvement with the Escaneo H2 is the infrared mode. I did a direct back-to-back comparison with the H1, and the first version, it works, it's functional. But with the H2, it's effortless. We start off with an original, in this case a sample of a piece of thick cloth. It's going to be reproduced in bronze. The biggest challenge with making molds from soft originals is that as soon as you touch it, it changes. With 3D scanning, you never physically interfere with the shape, so it's a solution in this case. The first step is, of course, doing the scanning. It's a straightforward process, and in maybe half an hour you have a finished scan, which is really fast compared to other methods such as photogrammetry, for instance. After scanning, it moves into post-processing. In this step I usually rely on Blender. It's a nice open source program that you can use to fill holes and removing stray geometry in a scan. So I'm not always doing a straight copy of the original. For this, Blender is great because you can sculpt and you can smooth and you can edit shapes until you get the impression you want. After the digital model is finished, it needs to be split in pieces suitable for milling. I set up the model, the part to be milled, and the raw material synced in a coordinate system with some control surfaces. After that, moving into CAM software In my case, I use Sprutcam for the robot programming. This involves setting up different operations from roughing to medium finishing and finally some detail milling to reach the smallest detail and cavities. I believe in using different methods and tools to achieve what you imagine. But art is about life. It's easy to get seduced by technology. Scanning is probably going to be more common as an intermediate step for an artist, but it's just a way to get there. So good art begins and ends with the human eye and hand.